My name is Denise Watts, D-E-N-I-S-E-W-A-T-T-S, representing Project Lift as the Zone Superintendent.
Super. Denise, we were just talking. This is exciting. It's colorful. It's nice in here. We're going to have a ribbon cutting. In a nutshell, what's going on?
This actual building has been in existence in the West Charlotte corridor for quite some time and served many purposes. Most recently, the City Council provided Project Lift a building space to use as our hub, our center for coordination and collaboration. And essentially what we want to do today is say thank you to all of the businesses and community leaders that transformed the actual facility into an inspiring and welcoming environment.
You know, why is this so important for you and Project Lift?
Sure, it's important because this building space is accessible to the community, the children, the families, and the people who live nearby. And again, we want it to be a space that is seen as a convener of people, a place to collaborate and coordinate, a safe haven. And so it's just great to not only have a great place to come and work, but also be accessible to the community in that way.
Great. Anything else you want to add that I didn't ask you? How exciting it is for you today?
Well, it is extremely exciting, but probably what I would like to add is I'm continue to be impressed with the benevolence and the belief in Project Lift throughout this community, and the generosity has been overwhelmingly, so I'm very gracious. Thank you. I told her, yes, ma'am. Is that going to work? I am extremely grateful for the generosity that has been shown to help us establish this community zone office for Project Lift. It's obvious that the well of kindness in Charlotte runs very deep in many ways. I just think about it was just a simple request, a simple email, and a simple phone call. And from that, we got an extreme outpouring of generosity from community leaders and businesses to create an environment that is inspiring and warm and welcoming, not only to the Project Lift staff, but also to the community. I think what excites me the most about this office space is the accessibility we have to the community and the families and the children that we serve. And we really see the office space being more than just a building and an office for the Project Lift staff. We see it being a hub for collaboration, a convener of people, and a safe haven for this community. So I'd like to just express a general thank you. Just so everyone knows, the City Council has provided the building space free of the lease and the rent for over 5 years, which is an extraordinary. And there are lots of other people in the audience to thank. Everything you see in that building was a donation. Literally 3 months ago, the county moved out and said, good luck. I had boxes to sit on, and that was essentially it. So in the time of 2 months, it's truly transformed. I'm just going to end with a quote that Margaret Mead said. She said, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that has. And so I really see each of you here that have provided this awesome opportunity and space for us as a group of that thoughtful and committed citizen group. And I promise you I'll match your generosity with a lot of hard work, and we're going to change the world on the west side of Charlotte.
Glad to be with you.
I've never done a ribbon cutting before. Hoping these scissors work. Oh, school board, yes, please come up, join me up front. We would love for as many people to capture this moment as possible. State Representative.
Thank you very much.
So I'm just going to officially cut the ribbon and say thank you, and then at that point we would love for people just to take the opportunity to wander around. We have refreshments. Stay as long as you want. Enjoy the facility. It is your facility. So thank you again.
Watch this ribbon get cut. I know Denise is gonna do a great job.
I'm hoping that it works.
It's gonna be a one-cut ribbon.
1, 2, 3.
This is an awesome day. It essentially helps us launch the Project Lift initiative in a beautiful and inviting office space and community place for collaboration.
Okay, how far did what were the steps? When did it take you to get to this point?
Essentially, it took a phone call, and then the outpouring of generosity from the community was just tremendous in making sure that we had a great place for not only the Project Lift staff to come to work, but also for the community and the parents and the families to enjoy as well.
All right, last question. Where do you go from here?
We've got work to do. It's time to put the money where our mouth is, so to speak, and work towards increasing student achievement in the West Charlotte corridor.
I'm Mayor Anthony Fox, and I approve Project Lift. Project Lift means so many things to our community. It means that young people will have access to the very best our community can offer, which is what they deserve. They deserve the best teaching in the classroom. They deserve the best resources we can give them. They deserve the technology. And frankly, they deserve the kind of back support that our parents and community can provide them. That's what Project Lift is about, and I hope we can give that to every single child in this district.
Denise, when we selected you to be the executive director and now zone superintendent of Project Lift, we hit beyond a home run. This is beyond a grand slam. I am so proud of you, the team you've put together. This new space is indicative of how the community feels about Project Lift. We're going to be a partner with you to make certain that this is a great success.
Very exciting. So many community members came out to support us and have supported us throughout the entire process, so it's great that they could be part of the ribbon cutting ceremony.
Absolutely. It was a momentous event, and we're very proud and humbled to be part of such a movement.
Tim Morgan, CMS board member, and I approve of Project Lift. What Project Lift is going to do, it's going to bring together many education services as well as other services, partnerships here in the community that will provide wraparound services for the entire family, not just the students. So the idea is, from my standpoint, we're focused on the education component, but we're also working with the city, with the county, with other nonprofits to make sure that the entire family and all aspects of the student's life is being supported to lift them up and to help with the graduation rates here in the West Charlotte corridor. I think Project Lift is a wonderful idea. Excited about the partnerships that we are creating at the ribbon cutting this morning. There were about a dozen businesses that were recognized for how they have helped get this office up. And I just think that's a great example of the type of partnerships that are going to be necessary for us to help lift up the individuals that live in this corridor.
I'm Patsy Kinsey, and I wholeheartedly approve of Project Lift. Excited about this, and I'm particularly pleased that the city was able to make this building available for the project. I think it's going to be a very positive impact, and I am very enthusiastic about it and looking forward to actually seeing what the impact is. It will take a little while, but I know it's going to be very positive.
I'm the Executive Director of Strategic Planning and Evaluation, so I'm basically the project manager.
Okay. So, as far as Project Lift, how do you think it's going to affect our community?
Well, we're really excited about having a huge impact on the community. We believe that over the course of the next 5 years, we'll be able to implement strategies in the areas of time, talent, technology, and parent and community support that's going to improve the academic performance of students in these 9 West Side schools.
Okay. What did it take to get to this point?
Well, to get to this point, in addition to kind of hard work, just blood, sweat, and tears, it's taken a lot of collaboration. So we're just really pleased, and we're celebrating today the way that the community as a whole has really come out to support the effort. We've already talked today about the contributions from the city, from corporate donors, from the Charlotte-Mecklenburg School Board, from other community members who just have an interest in seeing students succeed. And so that collaboration has been a huge part of the work we've done up to this point, and will be a big piece of the work we do going forward.
So So you speak about forward. What is forward? Where do you go from here?
Well, as Project Lift is kicking off this fall, it's intensive work in the schools, again with the staffs and principals and administrations of those 9 Project Lift schools. But we're also engaging more than 20 community partners, nonprofit organizations, government entities to provide services to the students at those schools. So again, these efforts are not just focused at the school level, but they're focused in a broader community and providing a seamless array of services to these students and their families at the schools.
Yeah, you touched on the community, and that's an awesome thing because, you know, when you look outside, and, you know, the honesty of it is you see a lot of poverty, you see a lot of people that, you know, have really had some hard times, and I'm noticing, you know, like you said, Project Lift, you know, we talked about what do you think it's going to do for the community, you know, other than the students, what do you think the overall community is, you know, how do you think they're going to respond to the Project Lift?
Sure. In our strategic plan, we talk about outcomes, and those outcomes are the things for students to be graduating on time, to be proficient or on grade level in their subjects, to be promoted from grade to grade on time. But we also say that those outcomes for this group of approximately 7,000 students creates a broader community impact. And so that broader community impact is things like economic development. You have a workforce that's now able and ready to go and engage and work here in the community. And that type of outcome at the individual level will lead to broader impacts, even as far as things in terms of health disparities. That's something that's a challenge to communities in poverty, in this community in particular. And so it's our goal not only to create these outcomes for students, but it's our goal and our belief that those outcomes will lead to broader community impacts. This building is that example. You can see today all the resources that have been pulled into the community to help develop this building, and some of those are local resources from within this community. So even the development of the building, the putting on of this event today is having a positive economic and social impact on this community.
I'm just happy to be out here and see the at the ribbon cutting, Johnson C. Smith. We're with my colleagues and I are with the university, which is a close neighbor. We are collaborating with Project Lift. It is a beautiful space. All of the volunteers that contributed to this and the donations, it's a wonderful facility for the community. And we're just pleased that they're here, and we think the availability of this facility and what they've done to transform it really speaks to community effort and for them reaching out to the community. So the university, my colleagues and I and my other colleagues back at the JCSU, a part of the JCSU Smith family, we're just happy the Project Lift is here, and we look forward to continuing and even enhancing our relationship with